blessings from on high, up from the third floor. In the sacred land of Hollywood, California. Please, everyone, settle in, get in the right mindset for this. Please silence your phones, silence your thoughts. All thoughts should be mine. If you have a thought, it's my. I want to put the thought in your head. Oh, it's all cloudy. Welcome, congregants, parishioners, brothers and sisters. Don't be shy. File in to the front. Front and center. Tell me your sins. How weird is that? Those Catholic weirdos wearing those giant gowns, those priests, want to hear everything wrong you've done? Screw you. You freaking weirdos. I bet they enjoy that. Yeah, tell me what you do. Oh, you lusted after someone? Tell me slower. Like, how is this person even qualified to tell me what to do with my life? Weirdo. Trying to get people to tell everything to you. Sicko. I got better, people have better things to do with their time. So do I. I'm eating sweet potato, a week expired sweet potato. It's still good. With peanut butter and honey. I saw Conan Conan the Barbarian last night. That was insane, but it was a lot of fun. Yeah, the story not so clear. I didn't even know what was happening. We had a lot of time. The movie's this insane, like fascistic blood fantasy, but I was on board for it. I was all on board for it. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. And the sets, the wardrobe were amazing. The makeup, just stellar. The music, the score, James Earl Jones, he is amazing in it. Man, I swear, did he write his own speech? Because the writing in the one speech he gets is kind of better, and he just performs it amazingly than anything said, in the rest of the movie. And Max von Sydow, which I had no idea he was in the film. I saw the movie when I was really young, so, I didn't know who Max von Sydow was. Max von Sydow? Yeah, boy. Cleaned my apartment. Did everything good to get ready for the Sunday church service. I did a good workout. Those Metro bikes are awesome. Riding it into downtown LA. So cool. And once you get to downtown LA, then you have protected bike lanes. I'm like, this is freaking amazing. This is so sweet. Slipped on my diet yesterday. Friday, had 3 pastries. 2 of them were sweet. One was like a hot dog pastry, but I'm like, okay, enough of that. Still waiting for my ribs to fully recover from my bike crash. Almost getting there, but I really gotta wait because once in a while I make them a little sore. It's not exactly like re-injuring them. It's like, oh, I gotta take it easy until it's really okay. But it's getting there. I can take a deep breath. Doesn't really hurt. Sometimes it sort of does. But the annoying part is just gotta wait. Gotta wait. Gotta freaking wait. Hey, FOT fans. Hey, the movie I saw last night, it was shot in Spain. Conan the Barbarian. Man, but downtown is so beautiful. Makes me want to live there sometimes. I'm sure it's not all great living there, but it seems like it's a lot better to live there if you don't drive a car. I like the idea of being in a downtown. I want to be where the city is. Now, Hollywood, not so much of a city, more of like a town. Neighboring, like pretty much down the street, Koreatown, that's more like a city in a way. You got big buildings and stuff, a lot of traffic. Roads are too big though. That's why I like downtown. It's like, oh, they kind of do make it easy for people on other vehicles to get around. I mean, for people to walk, ride bikes, ride scooters, take the metro, the buses. Oh boy. I really have to learn how to diet and work out. So I've been working out and dieting for years, and look at me. I'm getting in better shape, but I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just like, yeah, work out hard, rest well, try and eat clean, whole foods, but I should be ripped by now. And I'm not. My bike tires are properly inflated. It's always a good feeling. Inflated them this morning. I keep them to around 55 or 60 psi. Guess what I'm doing next? Oh, and I got a good haircut again. Second good haircut in LA I've gotten because now I go to this hair salon and they know how to do it. Like, I never even need to tell them to change anything. So I took pictures of my haircut yesterday. I'm like, perfect, good. It's like, if it was just how I felt that I would base my haircuts on, I would just say buzz my hair close as possible. But I don't necessarily want to look like that. But I sweat a lot so easily. I like to have just short hair so I don't have to worry about it. So I'm like, okay, a little compromise. I have a little length of my hair on the top. And I'm trying to drink lots of water, not drink too much water, just drink water if I'm thirsty, which is all the freaking time because I'm sweating so much. Still somewhat kind of dissociated a bit, like not too bad, but I have to keep doing things to feel healthy, like exercise, keep an active routine, not spin out with negative thoughts, make videos, go out, watch movies. That actually helped to watch Conan the Barbarian last night. Be in a theater, the experience of it was a lot of fun. At the Alamo Draft House, beautiful theater. And what the hell else? Deep breathing, guided muscle relaxation. It's feeling grounded in my body, avoiding social media, and now I'm even having to avoid looking at YouTube comments. They're too engrossing. I'm like, oh, if I do this is going to be bad for me. So it's almost like just being really aware of my schedule and setting goals for myself of getting a lot done every day, so that I'm just introducing my body to a feeling of wellness, and these dissociative symptoms will go away, because they always do when I finally maintain a good routine, which I've not been good at most of my life, because most of my life I didn't even know what that was. I didn't know I had to do it. I didn't know I had DPDR. I just thought, I don't know, something horrible was going on, but I didn't know what. Well, what I thought was I was irrevocably damaged. And it turns out that's not necessarily the case. I'll probably always have some stuff lingering with me. All right, back to my room for the second part of the service. Going in the green room, the blue room, Angelo's room. All right. Hang on, I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, I gotta get bananas. I don't want to forget that. Doing well, FOT fans. How are you? Also, with DPDR, important to sleep well, which, it's always tricky for me because I'm so busy, and be engaged with my social life. Again, tricky because I'm working so much, and it's not even like overtime, but it just, between work and screenwriting, I don't have a lot of time. And sleep. I need to freaking sleep and exercise. No way I'm cutting down on my exercise. That helps me so much. Break the loop. Break the loop. I set that lighting up because I like it. I don't like bright, like white lights when I go in the hall. I want to feel relaxed. And also, because like you see in the mirrored door, there's a crack here. There's always light coming in at night. Like we had a bright light before. Even that one little tiny strip of light hitting the wall over here it made it hard for me to sleep. Now, and also getting up in the hall, it's so bright. Now I get out there, I'm totally relaxed. The blue light is great. And take a look. Well, it doesn't really look blue now because the light from the window's coming in, but you see some of it. It's cloudy out today in Los Angeles. Not just cloudy, the whole sky is one big cloud. Man, I keep thinking I want to go to Santa Monica, the beach, and one of these weekends I really want to take a trip there, like get on the metro or ride a bus or whatever, or maybe ride a metro bike, but yeah, I just don't want to pay a lot either way, whatever, to travel. I'm not taking a lift, that's for sure. Now I realize, I can get everywhere pretty much either on metro bikes or scooters, and it's cheaper than a lift. You gotta be careful some places you ride. Well, you gotta be careful everywhere, but even downtown LA, Yeah, you don't have to worry about cars as much in the protected lanes, but you have to worry about pedestrians and other bikes and scooters because other not everyone's as considerate as I am, but also I have to just be careful because everyone's using them, you know. All right. And I'm going to attach my camera to this, so hold on. My tripod. But yeah, still getting over my sort of crappy little DPDR setback. Doing fine. It's just uncomfortable. And you know, I get stressed out and that makes me tend to dissociate further and it's like, you know, some stressors are hard to avoid. So I have to work even harder to be well and to write and try and go out. I didn't want to stay in last night and just say, "Oh, I'm going to ride all day." I wanted to go out to ride my bike. I mean, to ride a metro bike, to go to the Alamo Draft House, see Conan the Barbarian, and I had a really good time. Oh man, why am I so freaking hot? Okay, the window's already wide open. Okay, so I'm gonna iron my clothes. Click like, everyone, helps the video out. You know it. You want to do it. You love it. Alright, let's see. Get this angled right. Damn, break the loop. Wait, did you fall really hard recently? When was this? Fell rollerblading, out of commission for a month, nothing broken but still hurts. Knee sprain, tailbone bruise. Man, it is crazy. And I'm like, being in downtown, people are, first of all, not that visible on their vehicles at night, like their bikes and scooters. And I'm wearing my bright, you know, kind of fluorescent jacket. So I'm much more visible. But even so, you can't take for granted that, you know, people aren't going to ride in the wrong direction or whatever. People do that. They were doing that. And I'm not like mad at them or blaming them or think they shouldn't necessarily. I mean, I would like them to avoid it, but it's not like, you know, anything that's serious or anything. It's not really serious at all. It's just, you know, we all got to watch out and look out for each other and be careful. But I wear this thing, which is constantly getting lots of dirt on it. Jesus, is getting fucking dirty. And it does not, I washed it, and it does not get clean when I wash it. It's all this, like, whatever this stuff is, rusted stuff or whatever. I don't understand where this dirt comes from. Is it coming off me? Maybe I should, yeah, I should bring my other jacket to work, leave it at work, because I think it's probably from work. I got to pick up stuff like film cans and they're dirty sometimes. Maybe have this one. I don't know if that'll make it different, but wear this one at work. So leave this one at work, you can barely see it, and have this one just for riding a bike, whatever. I just wear it out as like, you know, it's more I'm more visible to cars when I'm just walking around the neighborhood anyways. All right, gotta iron my clothes. But I've been, you know, gaining muscle, exercising, but I really should be in much better shape. I've been working out nearly every day for like 4 years. This is ridiculous. So I'm obviously not doing it, but lately I've been doing it much better and better. So it's like, oh, okay, I kind of get it. More intensity, less rest time between, or the appropriate amount of rest time. Sometimes you do need rest time if you really wear yourself out, but also truly work out to fatigue. Um, to when you can't go anymore. Not just, oh, I'm feeling pretty tired, I'll stop. So, enough of that. And my legs are really getting built up from biking. And my butt. Why is this like sometimes it doesn't go down? It's like there's that air pressure pushing against it, and other times it pours down easily. Come on. It's like there's no release for it or what? I gotta pour this water so slowly into this iron so it doesn't overflow. But yeah, I'm really having to just work through my dissociative symptoms, be well, be grounded, all that. Do I do a lot of body weight exercises? Do you use weights? I'm a beginner trying to learn for push-ups. I worry I'm doing it with the wrong form. Can cause long-term harm. Yeah, definitely look up the form for push-ups because you don't want to mess yourself up. And I've had lots of like long periods of time with shoulder impingements, which push-ups actually helped with when I did it with the right form. The shoulder impingements were from bad posture, and now as a result, I can't really do exercises like lifting my like heavy weights like this, which I always love doing for some reason. I love shoulder workouts like, and this too, can't do them anymore. At least I don't think, unless I can figure out how to make my shoulders better. My shoulders don't hurt now, but now my back cracks easily after I had like a shoulder impingement for like 5 months. My back cracks easily, and the way to deal with it is good posture, like neck back, shoulders, back straight. And I was just having trouble doing that for a long time. It really hurt, but now I can't do that stuff, or I feel like pain in my shoulders. So I'm like, great, I can't do that, but I can do lots of other workouts. I do. I use exercise cords. I had another one that snapped finally. It was a good one. It lasted a while. I'll order another one, but now I use this one that I've had as a backup. It's a lot heavier, a lot stronger, but I'm stronger now, so I can use it. You can do a lot of exercises with this. Other than that, yeah, body weight. I do squats, calf raises. I used to do a lot of push-ups, a good amount of burpees. Burpees are great, but also you want to do a good form that because your back's into it too, and you don't want to be flopping around like a noodle when you do that. Like start with burpees slowly, make sure you're doing the right form. And so yeah, definitely look up guides for movement online, and it's crazy looking up fitness stuff on YouTube. I don't know how anyone figures out what's good advice, what's bad, because I literally hear like 180-degree like opposite advice from different places. Oh, you need lots of carbs. You don't need carbs. You should do a keto diet. You don't. Well, that's carbs versus no carbs. Keto diet. Or you should do intermittent fasting. You should eat 3 to 4 meals a day, or like 4 to 7 meals a day, or something. Small meals, So it's and there are people with good bodies and in good shape who I'm just convinced, you got to experiment and learn with your body because really everyone's body is different. So people's bodies respond differently. So that's what and it helps to be systematic and write a logbook and stuff. That's what a lot of the experts did, like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't do that. So it's like, oh, should I have eaten that sweet potato now? Should I have eaten this grams? Screw all that. Just measuring out all your nutrients, which is probably a good idea. You want to lose weight systematically because like I'll lose weight when I'm freaking starving all the time and until it becomes like unbearable and my body's screaming. And especially working out so hard like I do, like that it makes it hard to really starve myself. And riding my bike, once I started riding a bike, I realized I need to eat more. And now I absolutely love riding my bike. And I was so glad I didn't ride a bike yesterday morning. I thought my legs had been tired all week. I want to rest, and I felt terrible that I didn't ride my bike even for just 20 minutes. So I'm really glad I rode the Metro bike to downtown LA last night. Very nice ride, beautiful ride, and such a great service to have. Being able to rent those Metro bikes. But maybe I'll even ride my bike today for like 20 minutes to feel better. Why not? And then I'll get to riding. I want to write. I want to see The Hustler today with Paul Newman. It's at 3 o'clock, but I'm going to make writing the priority. If I don't get enough writing done before then, I'm not going to see it. And there's no Metro bike station by Braindead Studios where I want to see the Hustler. I was going to say The Wrestler. I'd watch that too in theaters. I saw it in 2009. So, I forget what I was saying. I'm going to mainly write today. I'll ride my bike a little too. Why not? Have a little fun. Just trying to feel grounded in my body, feel safe in my body, because when I get too in my head, too worried about stuff, too absorbed by social media, that's why I'm off social media. Please, people, if you want to contact me, like, don't direct message me, email me. It's on my About page, my email address. But yeah, absolutely starting out, there's no rush. It's much better to learn the right form than the way I did for years and years and years, which is just kind of moderate, tepid workouts, which weren't that good. I was distracted. And so I was spending all this time working out, like an hour a day, but barely getting any results because I wasn't doing it right. Now I'm getting much better results. And I'm 37 and finally learning, actually push myself hard. Don't be distracted. Don't look around at stuff. I try and listen to stuff that's educational for me when I'm working out. So I listen to Spanish language interviews with filmmakers. So I'm hearing people talk about film and I'm learning Spanish at the same time. So it's something that's more conducive to like wanting to exert effort. Not going to. Yeah, I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm YouTube social media too, but I'm quitting other social media like yeah, Instagram, Twitter. I still have the accounts. Maybe I'll want to use them at some point, but they've been absolute lifesavers at different points in my life. Facebook, but I'm like they're not serving me now. I need to be focused on my writing. I want to see where my social life goes when I focus more on that and just being around people, focusing on emails and phone calls rather than Instagram. Instagram has been absolutely essential for like getting jobs and stuff at certain points. Same with Facebook. Same with Twitter. And when I was homeless, Twitter was a lifesaver because people would donate money to me from there. But it also has caused me so much pain by causing me to relapse with my dissociative disorder. And it's all been good. Like it's been, all helped me become so much better at just being myself and being well and being a good writer. But it's needless pain. Like I can get those lessons without going through this madness where it's just not good for me. It makes me dissociate. Just the scrolling, yeah, like Break the Loop said, the scrolling compulsive nature of it. So it's like if I want to look at art, because I follow a lot of art accounts on Instagram, accounts. I'll just look at like my painting there, or the posters on the wall, or I'll just try and. We got art books in my living room. You know what I mean? Just like actually do stuff and not go to an aggregator where uh, uh, you're like basically people are vying for, and I was vying. I'm not saying this is inherently bad, but like they're vying to sort of game the algorithm of these websites to become more popular. I'd rather. And I realized it's just a horrible, obscene waste of time for me. I need to be writing. That's the only thing I need to be improving, not my ability to look at social media. So I have to cut it out. Because even 20 minutes a day, that's obscene. That I'm losing that much over the course of years. So got to be writing. And know, if I want to do stuff with my free time, find other things to do. So that's what I mean by off social media. But just email me. Even email, is that really private? That's not private. Gmail? That's not. That's like social media too. Yeah, I'm not quitting YouTube. Angelo, internet been working well? No, no, no. Internet's been working great. Uh, didn't hear anything about the router. It's not an issue. I don't know what's going on. I told the relevant people about the router. We don't need it now, and uh, that's it. But yeah, everything's working great with the internet. Appreciate it. Break the Loop has been. He's like my tech support guy. He helps me work on my like internet issues here, and it's like recommended laptops for me. I will need a laptop at some point. Break the Loop, but I want to just have this one that I use here for my writing, and get a separate one that eventually, when I do have a project, I've got the time and the script and everything to make. And then I really want to get the most powerful laptop, and I'm pretty sure I do want it to be a laptop, not necessarily a desktop, and get something that would be good for editing, for film coloring, for some special effects, basic effects. I don't even mean like making 3D, like you know, uh, creating like models on screen, but I mean stuff like stabilizing shots, maybe erasing certain things, painting out certain things in scenes. Those are all special effects too. Man, that score to Conan the Barbarian by Basil, what's his name? Podelaris? Oh, I can't remember. It was like thundering in the theater. I mean, it was really impressive. Again, the story, not much of a story, but not that clear. But there's certain scenes where the music and the cutting, like when they're going into Thulsa Doom's lair, it's really like, oh, they're building a sequence. They're building a little story right here. There's a sequence I'm watching and understanding. It kind of got, my adrenaline going, and that got me interested. Whereas other times I'm like, I was interested, but wasn't as clear what was happening. Anyways, I'm not complaining about a whatever 40-year-old movie now. Pretty sure it is 40 years old. It was a great time. I had a lot of fun. You just bought a new laptop for $900. You love it. Small, 13 inches. Runs very cool, which allows me to be programmed while I'm in bed. That's really cool. Arnold wrote an oddbay. He practiced his scene so much that when he's on horseback and gets thrown a sword to catch it, he nailed it on the first take. Was that from Conan the Barbarian? I'm trying to remember if that happened in this movie or Conan the Destroyer. And I've read his autobiography, but I don't remember. It's autobiography. It's pretty dry and dull. It's like he's obviously just, you know, glossing over all the more dramatic stuff, because what I get from the book is he's kind of repressed with his emotions. But I'm not criticizing him for that. But just kind of, very keeps his emotions close to him because, of his strict childhood and his dad who was in the German army in World War II. Well, man, can't imagine that was pleasant being around him. And, wanting to make a new life for himself and in this town where I am now, and he lives over in Santa Monica, I guess. Um, anyway, it just like it wasn't that emotionally involving. Like he didn't really get into like the deep stuff that would have really been dramatically compelling. It was basically like a commercial for how great his life is, and to watch his movies, and that's fine. But yeah, I know he did train super hard, and that's one thing, to his credit, he does train incredibly hard. He's like 76 or something. He's got bigger arms than me. cleaning up some dust under my little nightstand. By the way, Harrison Ford's like 80 now. That's amazing. But how's he? I don't know. It's not like a big. I don't want to make a big deal, but he's gonna play Indiana Jones again. Like, geez, good for him. But man, how much action can you put him through? I know they have stunt doubles and computer doubles and all. Yeah, one of these weekends or days, whatever, I really want to go to Santa Monica and spend a day at the beach. And temperature's generally cooler there than here. Maybe I don't know if it's that much cooler than here, but it is cooler than definitely the valley. Oh man, the valley is like a heat sink when Santa Monica is just a like cool 70 degrees. And I haven't been there since before the pandemic. I don't think I've been to Santa Monica since like November or so, 2019. Hard to believe I've been in LA that long. 3 years. I'm still pretty new here. I still want to see what all of LA is like. Still so much of LA I don't know. All right, break the loop. I'll see you. What else we got here? Come on, I know I got more shirts in here. Where are they hiding? I'm gonna do some guided muscle relaxation after this before I start writing because I'm still feeling pretty tense. And I should go to the store, get some bananas. And then get to writing. took care of pretty much everything else. I still need to get pillowcases. Where do you even buy pillowcases now? I have these disgusting stained pillowcases. I mean pillows, and I have no pillowcases for them. My shirt of the day. This is a Goodfellow shirt. Goodfellow. That's how my mom pronounces the title for Goodfellas. Goodfellow. Goodfellows. Sorry. I clean my ear up. And that's how you iron your clothes, like a screenwriter. In Hollywood. There you go. Now to fold up my underwear and socks. How come underwear lasts so much longer than socks? I guess you're wearing out your socks because they're under your weight. Man, I am still nuts, stressed out, but trying to calm down. A loose sock. With no sock to go with it. Dump out the water in this iron. I forgot I had that massage gun. I could use that on myself. Maybe that, first of all, help my shoulders a little. They're mostly okay, but just to help feel more grounded in my body. Let's see if it needs charging after all the time I've let it sit here and collect dust. Jeez, it's got a lot of dust. They keep dust from getting on stuff. Let's see. Yeah, that's nice. That's relaxing. Oh, why haven't I been doing this for the last few months? Oh, I think this is helping with my DPDR, just to feel connected to my body and safe in my body. Maybe I should keep doing this and my shoulders will get better so I can work out with them, like do shoulder raises and stuff like this. And for a while I was trying to practice to do handstand push-ups, but now I can't do that without hurting my shoulders. It just feels like kind of a dull, searing pain. I realize those sound like the opposite of each other, but like not like searing, just like a low-level searing pain. Oh, that's the good stuff. May as well just do this for a while. Oh, that's weird doing the bicep and the tricep and the tricep bicep. Oh, it's like activating something weird here. This is pretty cool. I can just feel all the tension leaving me. All right, that's pretty good. I feel a lot better. Wow, I got to do that every day as part of my DPDR recovery. Just do the self back massager thing. That helps me feel so much more relaxed and at ease when been feeling so tense and stressed lately. That was really helpful. Whew. Okay, cool. Why am I so damn thirsty all the time? So jealous of my roommates. They go to the bathroom like once every 6 hours. I'm going like once every hour practically. It depends. Not always like that. But I'm gonna wrap this up. You know what that means? Wrap this up. Gonna put on a condom. No. I'm going to... Hold on, I gotta put the tripod away. We got 4 people here. That's cool. Wow, that was actually, I think that was actually good for me. And like, it's not just like a fun thing to do. It actually helps me release tension and be relaxed, and that's good for my health. And it's actually beneficial for me. I got 5 people here. I'm gonna keep doing the stream if more people are showing up. If we get 1,000 people, I'll just stream all day. Baby Sweetness, how are you doing? You have a hangover? That's not good. You need to use the back massager. That's what I just did. I'm not I'm not hungover, but I am dehydrated, like a strip of jerky. Where did I see some interesting like fruit jerky? I think it was at the Korean grocery store, or was it at Ralph's? I can't remember. But I don't want to splurge on food I don't need. When I was riding my bike through downtown LA, like going from basically like Koreatown to downtown LA, there were so many interesting shops I wanted to go to and see, but I'm like, wait, stop, this doesn't make sense. I don't need all that stuff. I don't need a lot of stuff. It's really cool stuff, but all I need is to be writing and making videos. And where's the Korean grocery store over there? Um, for one thing, Baby Sweetness, I'm getting off social media. I'm going to be on YouTube, but I'm not going to look at Twitter and Instagram stuff for a while. So if you want more in-depth answers like that, email me. My email's in the description below. It's not in the description below, but it's in my about page. It's on the about page. So flyingovertroutam@gmail.com. But Korean grocery stores. There's several. There are several. Uh, so there's H Mart. That's at this shopping center, beautiful little shopping center. And it's weird how it's set up. I mean, they're just obviously like, you know, strapped for space. And so the H Mart is actually like under the ground in like the basement level. So the grocery store is down there. There's an H Mart on, what do you want, the street names of everything? The street locations? But there's California Marketplace. That's a Korean grocery store. And then they have on the rooftop a food court, which, food court's not the best stuff, but, and I'm trying to think, just Korean grocery stores. There's got to be, oh, I know, there's more like on Western Avenue. Um, if you, what the hell is that sign you put? An ear? I'll look it up. Oh, okay. Uh, but yeah, like I was saying in my video yesterday, I'm trying to get off social media. It's made me dissociate. It's made me feel not well. And when I get like that, my thoughts race. I can't feel emotions very well. Like I feel restricted and trapped. It's really uncomfortable and unpleasant. And I'll be fine. I'll get better. It's totally possible to be cured. I've been practically cured before, but I sort of lost the lessons of being, you know, just well and grounded in my body and stuff. Yeah, you've been off social media, you're saying? Anyways, um, so yeah, I'm just telling people, just email me if you want to send me a message. Thank you, Tassos. We love you, son. Take care. Appreciate it. Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you want to send me a message, and you can either comment on the video or just email me. Like, I'd prefer to just message people. I'm getting to the point where all I want to do is just have phone calls, and then not even phone calls. Just write me a letter, and you won't even know when I see it, and that's the best thing to do. But um, there's I know. Oh, it's like HK Mart or something. Social media for coming on 8 years. Oh, that's awesome that you just been off at Baby Sweetness. Well, of course, you work for the Postal Service, so you got your own message network right there. You just send a letter and you'll deliver it yourself. Um, but there's like on Western Avenue by, I don't know what street is it, like sort of Western and I can't do the math in my head. Not Western and Melrose. It's not close enough to Melrose, but like I'm try. I don't even understand. Like mentally, I have a picture in my head of the grid system here for the streets. Let's see. It's like First Street is. Oh yeah, so it would be that direction because the numbers go south. So sort of like around First Street and Western Avenue. There's some Korean grocery store there, and I looked it up once online. Like it's got some pretty good reviews. Some not as good reviews too. So I don't know. Like generally, I have a good time in these stores. I'm partying. I'm having a lot of fun. But no, like it's a fine experience for me. But California Marketplace is good. Um, and generally, they're not too busy. Uh, H Mart, I just don't want to go to because, well, for one thing, it's like underground, and it's just more compact, and they don't open as early, and yeah, I just don't need to go there. Like everything I need pretty much go elsewhere. So I guess those are the main ones I can think of. Uh, I don't know, but if you're in Koreatown, like you're bound to find them just all over the place. Any kind of Korean grocery store, um, or even little like Korean marketplace, like just a Korean butcher shop or a Korean convenience store. But really, if you're looking for groceries, you want to go to either the butcher shop or the grocery store. And I don't buy meat you have to cook. I just get the pre-cooked chicken, pulled chicken. I just put it in my Tupperware for lunch at work. But I've read reviews that say at California Marketplace that they have really good like cuts of meat there and stuff. I don't know. I don't have any time to make any of that stuff. Great. I save like $2 on meat and then I have to spend an hour cooking and another hour cleaning. Forget it. Also, it's a Korean. No, is it Korean? Yeah, it's Korean mainly, I guess. But I don't know. Uh, Hair salon that I've been going to now, where they're the only place in LA that I've gotten quality haircuts at, and I got them two times in a row now. I got my haircut yesterday. Didn't have to say anything extra. Just they knew what they were doing, and it wasn't too expensive. It was $40. First time was 35. This time was 40. I don't know why, and they shampoo my hair and put me in the Hugh Hefner robe and walk me over to the shampoo area. And the first time I was there, I was like I always try and turn down shampooing and stuff. I'm like, why? Why bother? It just save the time. But I'm like, sure, you all want to do it, and it's like Saddam Hussein's palace in there. It's so nice, and you just walk over and let them do it. You're very close to Koreatown and Thai Town. I don't even know exactly where Thai Town, like Filipino Town, or Little Tokyo, all those places are. I try to walk and explore when I can, but I work too much. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. But like I said, just feel free to email if you want like more stuff that I know that's like I can't look up now on my phone. Um, because there are a lot of cool places, but like you wouldn't even think looking at the street what they are. I got like a nice suit there that I have up there from Albatross Fashions. And hey, Slime Toy. And it's just like this place, like you walk past, you can't see inside. You have to knock on the door to get in. And when I knocked, it's like I got really nice service there. I am Slime Toy. I am relaxing after. I don't know why I'm pronouncing stuff weird. I cleaned my apartment today. I was very negative and down and angry and dissociating a bit. I'm trying to be calm and grounded because that helps me recover. I'm gonna do some writing. I ironed my clothes. I worked out this morning. You want to know everything I did? I brushed my teeth, I took a dump, I shaved, I showered, did my laundry, ironed my clothes. I already said that. Swept and mopped my apartment, wiped down the kitchen and the one bathroom here. I do not wipe down the other one, that terrorist girl's bathroom. But doing pretty well. I saw Conan the Barbarian last night in downtown LA at the Alamo Drafthouse. Had a great time there. Yeah, so, and I didn't put the link, my email in the description, but Baby Sweetness, my email is flyingovertroutam@gmail.com. Trout spelled with a zero. Or just go on my about page. Like, go look up my channel and it says, home, videos, playlists, community, all those tech. Go over to about page and the email is on there if you can't remember it. But, because I want to find out more what's in this place too. I don't have time to look for, I got to write so much and then, yeah, work. I don't even work crazy hours. I work like, it's not 9 to 5, but it's like 40 hours a week. That's it, plus 30 minutes for lunch. And the commute, working out in the morning, all that stuff, it just takes extra time. But I've been dissociating, so that's why I'm staying off social media. And dissociating, it's nothing like, the good thing is it's not permanent. It is completely curable. Um, I've been way over it before, never like totally 100% better, but like much better. And I took it's sort of like if you're trying to lose weight and you get really thin and really good shape, and then you take for granted you're in good health. And but being thin doesn't mean you're necessarily in good health. But let's say you're like, eating really well and all that. And then you decide, well, I'm really thin. I can eat what I want now. I'm going to eat all this junk food and hot dogs and pizza and stuff and overeat. And before you know it, you gain weight. And that's what it's like with DPDR. It's like, oh, I forget the healthy habits that got me better. And now I'm not feeling well again. Well, I have to make it a part of every day. One thing I want to do every day to feel better, I got to use that massage gun that I just used down there. Oh, that was nice. I just used the massage gun on my back. And I really, DPDR, basically dissociative feelings, depersonalization, derealization disorder. It's basically like being disconnected from my body, my identity, not feeling, like safe and connected in myself. And I just have to do things to feel grounded. And sometimes that includes literally like, like literally sensations with my body, like deep breathing, guided muscle relaxation, the massage gun. That was really nice. That actually, you have scoliosis and those medicine guns are everything. Yeah, I don't know if you saw me using it. I have this one I was just using. Uh, this one is awesome. And I got it for a shoulder impingement and I stopped using it, but I really should use it every day. It's freaking awesome. I just use it now and I'm like, I feel so much more relaxed, like in my body, which is extremely important with DPDR. So there you go. In my body and mentally more relaxed because I had tension and stress and all that. I'm trying to like not get too in my head and stay down below the neck. That's what I'm trying to do. So yeah, this thing is awesome. Got it. It's like Bob and Brad's from YouTube, and they've been lifesavers as far as helping me like learn stuff to deal with like bad posture, shoulder impingement. So that's been really great. But yeah, I'm just trying to be well. So staying off social media, trying to be grounded, relaxed, exercise hard. I have been exercising harder, getting some bicep there. Can't really do triceps yet because I had that rib injury. I crashed on my bike like 2 months ago or so. And it's almost totally recovered. But if I start doing push-ups and stuff, it's going to hurt it. So I can't really, do anything that's going to strain this part of my body here. So I got to lay off that. So that sucks. And it means no chest workout either because push-ups work the chest too. But maybe another week or so. Yeah, I'm okay. But yeah, I was hurt. Like I couldn't breathe deeply. It was really annoying. It was really hard to get out of bed for like a month. And I couldn't lift stuff easily. I couldn't lift stuff at first that well, but I'm getting better. But yeah, I crashed on my bike and it was a valuable lesson to be safe when riding a bike, not take for granted. And also I've learned to ride better. Like I learned to ride with one hand. I've learned to brake better. I've learned to turn better. I've gotten a healthier diet because I was trying to study everything I could to help me recover faster from an injury. And so some of that stuff I learned was like add turmeric and black pepper to my food. That helps with inflammation. And ghee butter, I guess, can help. I don't know, but drinking dandelion tea. But I don't know if that's specific. I just try and mix it up with all kinds of teas. Black tea, green tea, like green, like brown, like rice green tea, all kinds of stuff. So just stuff like that. Just like trying to be well, just keep my body well. So that's the big thing. Hey, baby sweetness, what'd you drink last night to get hungover? Everyone, oh, anyways, I don't want to make you feel self conscious, but I'm like, oh, that's kind of funny because I don't drink. Like, I had the one sip of something the other week that someone just offered me. And I didn't get buzzed at all on it or anything. I'm like, yeah, I don't really drink much, but sure, they offered it, so I'm like, yeah, I'll try it. I had sake with cranberry juice, I guess, or something. I can't remember what they said was in it. Yeah, got to be safe. So now I try and be much more safe. Even riding the metro bike in downtown, I'm like, oh, I have to be more careful than I normally would around Hollywood because there's like cyclists and stuff going in the lanes quickly at night when it's dark, and you just have to be a lot more alert than normal. And even the way the streets are laid out, it's interesting. Yo, Mark Ivy, what's up? Changing color, blue and green. That's right. Well, it's so much easier when I'm like getting up um, late at night. I have to go to the bathroom to walk out to this. It doesn't bother my eyes at all. It's not like too bright or anything. Perfect, you know. Whoa. Whoa, wait a minute. I've never seen myself like this. I'm a monster. Vodka and Modelo. Cool. Nice. Someone screenshot this. Mark, thank you for the donation. Mark comes with goodwill from Germany with 99 euros. There's like Snorri Cam. Okay, I'm in the bathroom now. But yeah, cleaned up the apartment today, ate well, did a good workout this morning, really solid workout. Maybe I want to ride my bike a little bit, just like 15 minutes this morning. Just get a little bike workout in. Not to like really exert my legs, but just to keep some like, oxygenated blood flowing to them and all. And Nightcrawler stream, that's right. Hey, that's a great movie. I was watching interviews with the writer Dan Gilroy lately of that, and his brother Tony Gilroy, who wrote and directed Michael Clayton and wrote the I think the first three Bourne trilogy movies, or the first three Bourne movies, obviously a trilogy, and then they had the fourth one, but I don't know if he wrote that. And those guys are great writers, and I think their dad was a writer too, or something. So I guess they got good training. But yeah, I got to get bananas now and then do writing for today. And this stream is helping me to feel more normal and better. I was really, really stressed and really tense, and I try and try, and then it just hits me in waves and overwhelms me. And the thing is, that's bad for DPDR. DPDR is just a way of like the body disconnecting from itself to deal with stress and deal with overwhelming emotions. And the way to treat it is to by basically like giving signals to the body that you are safe, that you are grounded, you're okay, and to try and resume your normal life as much as possible. That was often not possible when I was really, really sick with DPDR. I couldn't even drive. I could barely communicate with people. I could barely think clearly. So it was really, really difficult. But Now, obviously, I'm pretty well. It's just uncomfortable. And it's like, damn, why did I let myself do this? And it happened because I was looking at social media too much and wigging out on that and getting too in my head. So now it's like, okay, get back in my body, be connected to my body, uh, you know, like be aware of my body, feel it, like touch it, touch myself. And like the massage gun thing helped. But also just like deep breathing, muscle relaxation. Go talk to my friends, go jack off with my friends together, and I wish I could take cold showers, but we can't. Like the water doesn't. It's a knob. It's not a knob. It's a handle, and it doesn't go cold. So you can't mix the like. There's no separate handle for the cold water, or even like at Planet Fitness where you could turn it and make it cold. It's only like warm to extremely hot, but it would help. I would really like it if I could take a cold shower again, because when I was at Planet Fitness, I would do that at the end of my showers. I'd rinse myself off, and like the last 30 seconds or so, maybe not even that, I would just turn the water to cold, and it would kind of, make me feel kind of connected to my body or whatever, like just kind of shock me into feeling like in myself. Um, Right. Yeah, everything online is so addictive. I don't even want to look at I don't even want to look at YouTube comments because they're too addicting. So I've been doing that lately. I'm like, oh, I got to make sure I don't do that because it's like, well, how much of my day is informing my body that I want to dissociate and that I'm stressed and I'm looking at YouTube comment stuff, and how much am I informing my body that I'm safe and fine and like I'm just able to deal with whatever's bothering me and write. That's the big thing. Screenwriting. Uh, you have the same problem. 26 trying to change. Yeah. Yeah, that's smart. You grasped how social media made you feel years ago. And see, social media when I was 18, so 8 years ago, you were 18. When I was 18, it was just like, I don't know, social media was like, yeah, message boards and I guess chat rooms. There were like AOL chat rooms. I don't even remember really now. But, anyways, different time. But, yeah, I realized I don't even want to be good at that stuff, like at social media. So, why be drawn into it? And it takes time away from my writing. And for me, that's like a crime to take me away from my writing. So that writing has helped me more than anything. It's been the best thing for me. That's where I really feel like myself. That's where I have my best experiences is writing. So, anyways, that's what I'm trying to do. Just feel better and make extremely popular YouTube videos. But I should get going. It's been an hour. It's 10 o'clock. I want to ride my bike for a few minutes, get some bananas, and get to writing today. I don't know if I'll get a chance to see Paul Newman's The Hustler. Yeah, if you're obsessive like me too, I get really like way too obsessed with like, posting and scrolling and stuff just for its own sake, for nothing. It's like its own video game. So you say you're an obsessive person who have to control over what I obsess over, only things that makes benefit me, if that makes sense. Yeah, so it's better just keep it like stuff that's actually good for you, like eating good foods, being good to the people around you, being, open and talkative, or however you want to deal with people. But I try and be always, friendly and respectful to people and open and just doing things to take care of myself. So like clean my apartment, wash my clothes, iron them. I don't have to iron them. I definitely don't have to clean my apartment. You know, my roommates aren't going to bother with that. You've been on peeking at German social media, only watching for right-wing grifters getting whacked by the tax police. Ah, that's a good one. Hey, Germany's got pretty good mass transit, don't they? I wish LA had that, but anyways, I don't want to get into that because that's one of the things too. If I start getting in my head, as opposed to being, neck down, like right here, I start getting dissociated. So I got to just focus on the things that make me well, and good diet, exercise. So those are extremely important for me. Um, which is why I'm going to ride my when I ride my bike. It's great. It's like, oh, it just all my you know energy goes just straight back to just cycling and speeding down the road and feeling the wind and pedaling the pedals. All right, baby sweetness. Yeah, that's right. I did say I have to go. Appreciate that so much. everybody, thank you so much for watching. This is the best YouTube channel in the world. I'm the greatest screenwriter in the history of the world. This has been the what is it? What did I title this? The Holy Church of Screenwriting. Uh, Taco Noodles. I know I streamed too early. Taco Noodles just joined. Taco Noodles has gone through dissociative stuff before. Taco Noodles, I'm still going through it, but look, I'm getting through it. So it's important to see how you can get through. Look up Jordan Hardgrave's channel if you want. He's got a lot of advice that I learned from for dealing with DPDR, and that's helped me. So, it's totally possible because it's not permanent. It's not like a genetic thing that's incurable. It's literally just sensations in your body that make you very uncomfortable to deal with stress. And if you signal to your body that you're safe, they'll eventually go away. That's the thing. Eventually, it's not instant. So you need to keep doing it, and it can be very painful, as it's been for me. But you know what? I got to do it, and I try and view it as something that's going to benefit me. Anyways, I'm going to go and do my stuff. Thanks for watching, everyone. Oh yeah, and like I said, I'm off social media, so if you want to contact me, like either comment on a video, or no need to don't direct message me anywhere. I won't see it. Email me, flyingovertroutam@gmail.com, trout with a 0, just like my channel name. But go to the about page on my channel. You'll see my email address. I'll try and start including it in the description and videos. So yeah, no problem. I wish I want to do my live streams early when I'm like ironing my clothes, and I've been going a little long now. And with the rest of the day, I got to do stuff. So I got to write. I'm gonna go ride my bike a little too. I just charged my brake light. Oh yeah, I already put it back on the bike, and I just inflated my tires. So thanks for watching, everyone. Send an email if you want to stay in contact, or comment, whatever. Comment on the finished video, like not the live stream comments. All right, I'm going. Bye.